Hello, everybody, and welcome back to
Boo, you whore.
a show about whatever the fuck we want. My name is Benji, and you know,
Klarna. Oh, I love to shop the Klarna.
Real, honestly. My name is Mac, and I'm currently going through thunderstorms and terrible Wi-Fi, but I'm still here to get the job done.
My name is Mikey, and I bet you're wondering why we've gathered you all here today.
And my
uh,
name is Morgan, and they're coming to get you, Barbara.
you in danger, girl, because this week we are going over RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17, Episode 7. You know what to do. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. And we're gonna get into the things of the things because we got quite a fucking episode
Girl,
today, girl.
Mom,
Mom,
things happened, opinions
unfortunately,
were stated, decisions were made.
and delusion was had. Because as we come back, fresh off of Hormona's elimination, Corey is kikiing in her little talking head moment. She said,
oh, Miss Corey was so happy.
she
Girl,
was.
Like she was more happy than she would be if she won the crown. Man, it's
Well,
hard for me to even say that about like a hypothetical about Corey
you
King.
said one of the.
that's so funny. That's so funny. Love my sister.
And Lana
Love that
said,
diva, but
literally,
Did y'all catch glimpses of Corey Toot?
I
yes,
sure
yes, I
did.
have.
You haven't seen that, Mac?
Seriously, y'all go subscribe to Miss Corey King on YouTube as well because
Literally.
she's so
I
funny.
have, and I'm actually going to unsubscribe from the
Oh,
tears that I witnessed.
ah,
She's gonna have to go to therapy for that one.
and is.
Literally.
But Miss Lana says that she feels her confidence is shaken, and Sam
Good.
feels like, oh,
Like
I,
good.
I feel like we're seeing that a lot with the non-Kumbaya girls, like, and
Hmm.
good,
Well, and that's the thing. It's like I don't mind a little bit of like delusion and
right.
like extra confidence in yourself if you can back it up. But these girls haven't been by and large. And
Hmm.
so like it's just really it's nice to see a little bit of karmic justice, if you will.
Real. Um, Sam feels like Jules is like gassing up Lana maybe a bit too much because she had a cute little pose and a cute little moment in the lip sync, and she's like
Mhm.
icon, and Sam was like, icon's a very strong word to use, and normally to me Miss Star is a tad bit grating, but she proves a very solid point.
I mean, yeah, the most of the time, even if I don't like her voice and like the way she talks, Sam Star's usually kind of right about things. Like
Real.
Hmm.
she's I it's like I want to dislike Sam Star, but I kind of just can't. Like, I don't know.
See, that's the thing. I don't want to dislike her, but due to like veneer or facade, I can't like it's not gelling yet. But we'll get more into that. So as they return to the
And she's not afraid to
workroom,
be shady either.
I mean,
And
no, and I love
and
that, but
and stir the pot.
but but to me, you still can't see the difference between where Sam is and like produced Sam. Like she knows what'll
Oh,
make the sound bite.
it's very produced.
Like
And she's a pageant girl. Like it's she's putting on her
Spitting on the red.
yeah, she's putting on
she
the Ritz for the
is.
patch,
Which,
and that's real.
but we've also had her mother and like other pageant queens who are a little more natural when it comes to their shade, and they know they don't have to give an edit. They're going to get one anyway because they're what? Sickening. Like I want her to step into that.
And like clearly she's talented. We've seen her
Clearly.
We also glossed right over Lana's iconic move
Oh,
of the mermaid,
Oh,
where she
literally,
simply
Mm-mm.
brings her leg up to her
the
back
she scorpions her to her head. It's true.
with one leg only,
I
and she
can I
pulls
can
it
do
up
that, Lana. Uh,
with her left
You're like, girl,
arm.
don't pull that hamstring.
Shantae, you stay, Ruby.
They were acting like she ate that too. I was like, okay,
Especially Miss
mom,
Jules, like
yeah. She was like, oh, we were living like, oh,
Be like,
sweet.
no, sister,
That
you were
like
living.
looks around.
that's pot
Oh.
stirring, mama,
Literally.
to be honest.
And like, do I agree Lana won that lip sync? Kind of. Um,
My hair.
like by a
Hmm.
hair.
Ooh, speaking of hair.
But girl. Oh,
Oh,
not yet,
Not
Mom.
yet, not
We'll
yet,
get to
mom.
that.
Woo-hoo. But we come back into the workroom and Miss Hormona Lisa done left her bob in the workroom for
girl.
everyone on the wig
That was
head.
she is so fucking smart for that.
Listen, the
It was
bob is the new
iconic.
Vanjie. Like,
The Bob lives on forever.
The
quite
Bob lives
literally, because I
on.
think she literally sells those particular wigs now, those bobs.
Good.
Because she was also doing it because she was at a Roscoe's viewing party and pulled one out. And then
And
they were
gave
for
it to her.
sale.
That's it.
Yes.
That's the thing about Hormona is she's the kind of girl that like is in on the joke now.
Real.
Hmm.
And she's good at like being
She'll
in
jump
on
on
the
the bit.
joke. Yeah.
Real.
She and I think that's really like some girls don't know how to do that.
Hmm.
Real.
And it can go a long way in keeping you like popular with the fan base.
Exactly. Like, not, I think that's something that's always relatable. Like, not being afraid to be stupid and be like, heh heh. Like,
Right.
ooh, but speaking of iconic challenges and bobs, the girls find out they are playing the Snatch game. Regular Snatch
Word.
game, no alternative versions. It's the Snatch game.
All right.
And
Here we go again.
right. And one of the guests for Snatch Game is none other than the winner of Global All Stars, Miss Alyssa Edwards.
Oh, and we can talk about the
Oh, the
Frankenstein
Franken
confessional
fucking
from
the
Sam
the
Starr being like,
the
and
Franken
here comes
soundbite.
Alyssa Edwards, the winner
Winner
of
of Global
RuPaul's
All
Global All Stars, into the
Season
workroom.
1.
Like,
Right. The Franken bit was a little bit much. Like,
I love those. I love those, especially when they're so noticeable. Like she was not even using the same tone of voice anymore.
real. They pitched her up and said, "This is what she sounds like." Ooh. But how do we
I
feel about
always
Miss
think
Alyssa
back to
being there?
that one diabetic confessional when she's talking about her like pink look that she looks
The
like
Oh,
runway.
yeah.
for the runway made out of a toilet paper roll and cardboard or fucking whatever. That one is so bad.
Yeah.
Construction paper.
Construction
Constru-
paper. Yeah, that's the one.
Girl. Ah, ah. But how do we feel about Miss Edwards coming back and now participating from the other side of the table for Snatch
At
Game?
first, I was like, now wait a minute. Didn't she notoriously do awful at Snatch Game? But
Once,
then I was like, okay, she actually did good the other two times. So she's
she
experienced
did
all
And
spectrums of it.
and has.
and I think when she just gets to be Alyssa and be silly
Mhm.
in the chair, like that's the perfect kind of thing for her to do. She
And
doesn't
Real.
have to
she's
put on a
like
character. She can
she's
just
the best person to give them that advice to just like just go with it. Just have
Mhm.
fun with it because that's literally my brand now. Like,
Literally.
and you look back at my first time, I absolutely bombed because I was so scared to do anything.
When she had to
Mhm.
formally apologize to Katy Perry on Raw.
Girl,
Literally.
when she single-handedly killed immunity on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Hmm?
Literally. And they didn't get it back till what, 14?
Mama 16.
Oh, Wait, they
Yeah.
didn't. Oh, they didn't even have it during 50. Oh, wow.
Mm-mm.
She killed it for an entire decade.
Mm-mm.
And we only really got it back in the form of
The
the
immunity
Potion.
the
potion.
potion.
Yep.
What is it? Oh, Miss Two is highly confident that she, no matter what, will win this challenge. And Miss Corey King was not featuring her whatsoever, saying that she's studying her character and is ready for Snatch Game since 1982. Like, girl.
Like, girl.
Corey,
And
Corey, go ahead.
Corey's more worried about Miss Two than she is about herself, which she should be.
Corey always got something to say about
And does.
somebody.
And
Hmm.
You
does.
know they live for
She's
her in that confessional chair.
And
She'll
does
say
because
anything and
she's
will.
editing gold.
Mm-hmm. I'll say anything about anyone spliced in don't matter. Like,
and fucking like she's just like, girl, I totally just lost my train of thought. She's like completely projecting,
Yeah,
like she knows she's not performing well, so she's trying to like justify why everybody else is gonna do bad.
mhm.
no, mom. Mm,
Speaking on Susie,
Mhm.
I I feel like Susie kind of gets a bit of a comparison to Jinx Monsoon.
yeah,
I've definitely seen online. Jinx Monsoon is like really good at Snatch Game.
Yeah.
Um, I'll just say that as
and
we
It was
get into it.
like when you see this come up in the editing, it's like, oh, she's so confident. She's gonna eat the challenge. It's her third win. And
listen,
people are shading
Jess.
her and stuff. You're about to lose, Mama. You're about to not win, first of all.
This
Like,
falls under the archetype of you don't tell the producer shit.
no, ma'am. No,
Like
And
ma'am.
this was. Mm,
it could have been like that she was just gonna absolutely knock it out of the park, Jinx Monsoon style, and actually get it. And
Mm-mm.
it was either the slim chance of that or bust.
Yeah.
literally.
And it was bust for me.
And it was,
So,
yeah.
That's why none of the girls were like, or that's why girls who've been on there are like, don't tell them shit. Don't tell them
hmm
anything. There's an expectation you set on yourself when you say X, Y, Z.
I'm
And
not a
she done did it.
choreographer. I've never done any show ever.
Right. I have never lip synced.
I've never read a book. I don't know how to read lines at all. So don't try and
Listen,
ask
she
me.
said the one that
I've
doesn't
never
seem to fl
hosted.
the one that doesn't seem to fly for that is I don't know how to sew. Um,
Yeah, you tell them that, it's over. You're going home.
but to go over the characters, Ariete is Baby Cupid, Corey King is Big Ange, Hyrule Pool, um, Acacia Forgot is Miss
Excited.
Trisha Paytas,
Mm,
Well, sort of,
Susie,
kind of.
yeah, well, Susie 2 is Ellen Green, the original Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors. Lexi Love is Gilbert Godfrey.
sure.
Sort of, kind of.
Kinda. She was there. Um, Sam was Kim Gravel. I don't know if y'all have. I know she's mentioned under the QVC, but she used to have her own TV show on Lifetime called Kim of
hmm
Queens, all about the pageant system.
Yeah, I used to watch that.
Loved her from that. Um,
hmm
Miss Crystal Envy took a page out of Raven's book and decided to be Nicole Richie.
Well, a
Lana Ger
choice.
Lana Del Rey was Rosa Parks.
This was, which could have been such a funny choice.
Oh, it really could have, because we've had funny historic black people like Simone doing Harriet
hmm
Tubman,
Yeah,
even though she fucked up her Jennifer. Like
girl.
Lydia Butthole Collins to David Lynch. I don't know this man, but and Jewel Sparkles does Miss Big Feet.
hmm
Girl.
hmm
Girl, listen. Okay, who are some of y'all's favorites out of this? Like,
And Anya Nerve as Eddie Murphy.
I was about to say, we forgot Miss
listen.
Anya.
Oh, and Miss Anya Nerve is Eddie Murphy. I don't know why I skipped that.
skips the winner a bit.
skips the winner of the challenge.
Oh,
Like
literally. But no, like, who were your favorites? I mean, obviously, Anya was a fucking standout, but
Anya.
Jules, I felt was right.
Hmm.
Right there. I think if Jules' runway was better, she
Yeah.
might have had a better shot.
Probably. I
But
could agree with that.
oh, the Miss Bigfoot was so funny.
It was
Anya's
so
Eddie,
good.
Anya's Eddie. They talked about it after that, like she was doing the voice all day.
Oh,
She answered
I
everything
could
in the voice.
tell.
Like she only
Yeah.
talked, and everyone was like, she was creepy. Like it was creepy. She wouldn't stop doing it. Like,
There were no, I definitely saw like kind of like what method acting or like she was playing the role before Snatch Game and you
Hmm.
could see little even in the confessional chair this episode you would get little bits of that and I feel like it was kind of smart to like kind of prepare and be like, okay, let me think as
hmm
this character, so whatever Ruth throws at me, I can hit it out of the park. And well, yes.
Yeah,
they did.
and I think like learning that it's so clear that she is a theater student. That's such a theater
Mhm.
kid move to go method for a bit. Like,
And she just like completely hit every single note
yeah,
perfectly. Like,
And did.
she ate. She did such a good
yes,
job.
and Mama, yes, and.
And yeah, I was about to say we've seen that Anya is clearly like somebody who's good with comedic timing
Yeah,
and delivering lines, and so like she's also just good at like having presence, and
true.
that's really what you need in Snatch Game is just
Yeah.
be present, like take everything in and just give what you can, but be
Mhm.
present.
Yeah. Ooh, some of my not so big favorites.
Lana,
Um, Miss Lana Del
Lana.
Baby Girl.
Lana.
I love the
Ariete was
fact
also
that
right
like
there
Lana's whole performance as Rosa Parks rested on
one
her being able
question
to make one joke.
to
And then when
RuPaul.
she wasn't able to make that joke,
She
she
flopped.
just completely lost it.
But like
She
my
did.
thing is like she knows that that's a joke that
That's
RuPaul loves
RuPaul's
to throw.
thing.
That's like
Right.
RuPaul
And
says that
you're
all the
playing
time.
somebody on a bus. You think that RuPaul's not gonna say that. You
Right?
better jump in and say it.
Why not
Like,
have like a failsafe of like if RuPaul asks me the question, this is how I
yeah.
respond because
It was a
clearly
lack of thought.
yeah, like
Lit She could have cut her right at the introduction. Be like, Miss Rosa Parks, is the bus still running? Like, she could have caught up
yeah,
Hmm.
somewhere.
but
Um,
she just Miss Diva.
Yeah. And then obviously Crystal.
Miss Crystal.
It was also she didn't look anything like Nicole Richie, sweetie. I am so sorry, Crystal, and also Crystal, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Why did you make yourself look literally like ugly?
She
Like
made herself look like
she looked old and like tanned,
old.
and like her hair was so matte. Like Nicole Richie never missed a look.
No,
Like
really.
what? I was so confused by that. And
And
then
And I
aside
think
you
from,
had
she was trying to do that kind of makeup that like really changes your face, but it just didn't change it in the right ways to like really
real,
make her look like Nicole Richie. She just
yeah.
kind of looked like a really old, like like
like
tan
tan
mom.
mom, literally. And then you have awful, like, s- person who was in the top for the challenge, um, Lexi Love, who
She she was
one
This
half of her
described.
sentence out of
this
her mouth gives up.
this is how I know that RuPaul's Drag Race has absolutely completely lost the plot.
Yeah,
Like
It
what?
like
it's
she
to where she
fully,
fucks up, but they said that she fucked up so much that it came back to being right.
no, she wasn't doing a character anymore. She was
No.
literally just Lexi at the Snatch game wearing a bald cap. Like, she
After
literally got half of her first sentence out, said, oh shit, and then just stopped and no longer had jokes coming. Like,
they like I've never seen them reach so hard to give somebody a top placement.
Hmm.
It was kind of
Like,
abhorrent,
just make her
actually.
safe. Just make her
Just
safe then.
exactly.
That enough. That alone,
Because
she would have been
and here's
goop.
the thing.
Like,
Here's the thing. I wouldn't have necessarily been mad about it because there were three girls that also did poorly. That if it was the three of them that made up the bottom three, I'm like, fine.
name them.
Let
Right. Name
fucking
them.
Lexi, Crystal, and Arietti. Arietti, whom we haven't even talked about yet.
I can't talk about it.
But
No,
exactly.
no. It like that Snatch Game performance of Ariete made me like not love her as much as a queen.
Literally, like
Listen,
I lost so much respect for
all I gotta say is, I'm just a baby. Like, no, girl, no, you're not.
like,
There's no
girl,
No.
plot
what?
to be steered with that. There's no like, it's giving like the first thing I thought of was TikTok, like the TikTok sound. The
Hmm.
baby, like we're trying to very much
And
modernize it.
I think that's like what it boiled down to.
Yeah.
Like her characterization of this fucking baby Cupid. It was just baby. Bleh.
Yeah, it
And
was very strange.
speaking of
Very
crazy
strange.
babble, during Elimination Day, Crystal admits she feels her perfectionism is creeping in on her. Like she hopes she's safe, she prays she's safe, she kegels that she is safe. Um,
Oh,
The Kegels.
Here's the problem of the hour for me is that Susie is still upon the land of delusion. She has not left the dock. She didn't pass it. She didn't trade in her ticket for a home flight. Like nothing.
girl.
We haven't really talked about her performance yet.
Oh, girl.
And like I will say, I will start this off by saying I did not think it was as bad as I think a lot of people do. And I think it's fair. But I I love Little Shop of Horrors, and I thought she did like at least the character of Ellen Green pretty
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I thought she was cleanly safe. I think she is a
Hmm.
little a fair bit delusional that she would be anywhere near the top.
Yes.
Um, but I thought she did an okay job.
I thought it was strong enough character-wise, but for me, it was sort of like leading toward the direction of, and I hate to say this, like how Aiden Zane did their character.
Uh,
Hmm.
Not as bad, don't get me wrong, but like to where
It was super one note.
it
Like,
it was
was.
really one
It
note.
was. And mind you, we just got a performance of her being a chain smoking New Yorker that used to babysit RuPaul that was older and she won the
yeah.
no, no, she did not win the challenge for that, but she was high.
And I think that's why maybe she had an inflated self sense of self coming into this
Right.
because she has already been praised on this
Hmm.
sort of challenge.
We
And
had already
so I think she's confident that like at least her style of comedy, like the what she is bringing to the table, the judges are receptive to. So I don't know. I think it's fair to I see where Susie is coming from.
right.
I'm a
Um,
Susie Toot defender though. I'm a BFA girly just like her.
nine
So
times out of ten, I will defend her. Not this one. Not this one. But our guest judge for the evening is Miss Quinta Brunson from Abbott
Oh,
Mom.
love,
Elementary.
diva.
love.
Oh,
Perfect
love
challenge
her.
for her to guest
Hmm.
judge on. I'm mad that they didn't let her on the Snatch Game panel and they put that stupid fucking
Gay
butt
eye
plug.
butt
The
plug,
gay
yeah.
eye butt plug. What the fuck was that? We didn't even mention that yet.
And
Girl.
what I loved is that during her critique, she gave very constructive criticism, but also
Hmm.
gave them like an alternative way to like think about it.
Yeah.
Gave her
Mhm.
example. Like honestly, put Miss Quinta into Snatch Game, she'll win every
Well,
time.
yes.
Uh, ooh. But speaking of, we now have visual
Yeah.
representation because category is
This was a fun
narrative.
category.
It
Yeah.
was. Category is nailed it. And first up to the stage is Miss Acacia forgot.
She ate,
Yeah,
and I'll say
She
it.
did. She ate.
this is great.
It was really cute. Loved the look. Her face looks the best, maybe the whole competition so far. Really
Like
loved it.
I can agree with
the fit is really great. I
The
love
nails are cute.
the nails are super cute. The Swiss Army knife moment, like
Hmm.
love.
that. Real. I I also love this. Like it's I won't say unconventional, but it's definitely a little more creative and put together. I love her nails being literally every attachment in a Swiss Army knife. Uh,
I'm surprised
so
those got past TSA.
not real.
Literally.
I love it. What I wish that they would do, because I do agree with Miss Mikey, I need them to give Acacia more screen time because the bitch is funny.
I feel like that's intentional.
Did I say that?
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, Mikey, what?
I think
When
you've
have you
said it
been saying
previously.
that?
If not, I've had a conversation to where I do kind of agree that Acacia's funny. Like she needs more time.
I agree. I think she is getting like chronically undersold by the judges.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they
Um,
put her on the bottom completely undeservedly.
yeah.
Like,
By the
she's the person they're just gonna like get rid of soon.
Yeah,
yeah,
Acacia, like she's getting undersold by the judges and by the other girls, which is it's just like really weird.
Yeah.
it
I
is.
think she's doing a good job throughout the whole competition so far. I don't think she deserved either of her bottoms like or low spots.
I
Real.
agree.
I think this is one of the best looks that she's given us, to be
Yeah.
Yeah.
honest.
I agree with
It's
that too.
really, I think the idea is really smart of like the Swiss Army.
Hmm.
Um, Swiss Army things plus penis
Hmm.
Well,
because
yes.
gay.
Cause gay.
Uh, yeah. And no, I think this is well done. So for me, woo.
Woo!
Woo! All right. Speaking of Swiss Army knives that you don't keep in your pocket, next to the stage we have Miss Susie 2 as the Iron fucking
Hmm.
Maiden.
This was kind of everything.
It
Yeah.
was
Like,
like
if she had done good in the Snatch game, I could see why she would be confident.
real.
And
Like
I think like if she was worried about being in the bottom, like this
this would have saved her.
yeah, like this
Yeah.
saved her
It was so original.
completely.
It was so like out of the box, like completely unexpected.
And
It
her
was
makeup.
big. The makeup was
Literally.
probably my least favorite part,
This
but
I
her
thought it was
silhouette
cool. I thought it worked for this.
she looked like she is sucked in for
mhm,
that waist, Miss Ma'am. Like
A
so
little
good.
bit.
The first time I had ever seen an Iron Maiden was when I was watching a certain YouTube series, and a certain individual was voted to be put in it.
mm,
Oh, and I also
Cause
saw that moment, and at first I was sad, and now I'm like happy that that happened. That
really.
individual.
Oh, is this
Um,
ETN?
uh-huh.
yeah, it
Mhm.
is. I do need to say one tiny thing. This
Yes.
is
Hmm.
literally like nothing, but in the kind of like confessional talking about the look, she mentioned that the Iron Maiden is fictional, which
Oh,
is not true. It is actually non-fiction. It is real. This is a torture device that did happen. Miss Toot.
No,
Um,
it isn't. You think
ding
she doesn't
dang.
know her old-timey references?
No,
she's been
literally, I'm
studying Snatch
like,
Game since 1992.
I don't know. Maybe she should like pick up a book or something.
I read books.
Oh, you think
I,
you're
Um,
educated?
She said, read Pride and Prejudice.
but this look is amazing. I
it is.
love it. I do think the makeup is my least favorite, but it's not
Hmm.
terrible either. Like I do think it's
Yeah.
cool. It's
It's
just
okay.
Ah,
it's not like it's no like Helena Poison from Canada or like insert
Okay.
it's not a Raven or anything. But it's
Right.
it's drag makeup with some you got some black eyeshadow and you did this a couple times. So
to
work.
to be fair, I don't think. Okay, yes, is her makeup the greatest in here? No, but is her outfit doing like a 90% of the talking, so
Yeah,
where you need very minimal makeup
Yes.
anyway? Yes,
I agree
I
with
don't
that.
think the makeup's that bad. This is a woo.
I agree. This is a
It's a
woo.
woo.
Yeah, no, it is a woo for sure.
Speaking of laying down in your death trap, next to the stage is Miss Lexi Love, a share.
On share.
She looks so
Listen,
cute.
now it's not in the close up, but bitch, I went on Instagram the other day and looked at the details of her nails.
Oh yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Oh
There
yeah,
are
the close-ups they would do on
individualized
their
pictures
nails.
of her.
I
Hmm.
loved that it ended up being shady for some girls, but I loved that they made sure to give us like close-ups of everybody's nails. They had like
Hmm.
separate shots of just the nails in the
Yeah.
runway sequences.
Oh, real, yeah.
Um, but like this was cute. I'm not like gagged by it or anything, but she looks great. It's giving share down.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oddly
it's
enough,
cute.
like, yes, this is something we are very used to Lexi doing. She looks Stanosha. She will never not look Stanosha. I would see Lexi done the other way around. Just a little more different. Like, we're always gonna have the sex structure done up. She doesn't have to be in a thong to reveal her sex appeal. Not that she can't, because empowered women should do whatever they want. Um, but like, I'm ready to see a different side of Lexi that doesn't require like less to no clothing.
Mhm.
Well, she'll be around.
She'll be there, and I'm happy that she is,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
like, I
clearly
want
the
her,
judges like her a lot.
I want
Yeah.
her couture and eleganza to gag me right then and there, because she is capable of such.
Yeah. It's a
It's a soft woo for me.
It is.
yeah,
Yeah.
soft woo.
Oh, oh well.
It's a woo.
Speaking of share, next to the stage, we're going to share Miss Sam Star.
Boo.
Oh,
Oh wow.
We want to talk about
we can.
motifs on
Yeah,
Drag Race that are tired.
yeah.
This.
I'm so over this. This concept has been done like what, maybe 5 times already?
If that,
Like it's getting weird. We get it. We get it. Like plastic surgery. Oh, it's funny. Like
Well, she's
we've
just
seen
paying
that.
tribute to her drag mom.
Okay,
she could have done it better.
go on botched. Like I don't.
Oh.
I just
Um,
can't.
I definitely understand the critique of this is done before.
Yeah.
What I will say is that I live for the nails because it reminds me of one certain kill in one of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and I feel like Morgan might also know
I do.
because she's real. I actually do love the hair.
Yeah, the
I think
hair's cute.
that's
The
It's
hair's
cool.
cute.
I think
Yeah,
that's very cute. Makeup looks good as always from her.
it's the same.
For me, it feels too
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, it's just pretty. I wish, like, if she was gonna go this plastic surgery route, I wish she would have brought that into the makeup a little bit. Make
Agreed.
it
I think
make it
there
more
could have been,
interesting.
yeah, there could have been a little more extremity. Right now, it just reads like, oh, haha, needles. I'm pretty, and that's it. The judges loved it, but I
Hmm.
think Sam could dare to push more.
Yeah, like it's very cookie cutter. Like I'm just not the biggest fan of it. I'm tired of it.
Agreed.
I
Boo.
definitely oh I feel like prosthetics to have like finding a way to make your nose look even more cinch, having the most giant cheekbones ever, giant lips, like have like I don't know, like visible facelift or the wire thing. I think that would add a little level of camp, but
Imagine if she had like face tapes, mom.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
yeah,
Give it a camp route.
for me,
Hmm.
this is just a tad bit too clean. So I'm gonna give it a bow.
Yeah, it's a boo from me as well.
Boo.
The softest of booze.
Speaking of Restylane, next to the stage we have Miss Lana
Restylane
Jarrett.
bitch face.
Oh, I swear, the still camera for RuPaul's Drag Race's Instagram page does not like Miss Lana.
No.
Literally.
Like she looks like she's about to beat the shit out of a producer right now. She's gorgeous, but like,
Mhm.
um,
I thought this was okay.
Yeah, she looks cute.
her legs look like lotioned up 1,000 miles long, which is cute.
Mhm. That shoe.
The shoe,
It's a shoe. It's a pleaser.
it's that clear pleaser.
It is a
I like the
pleaser.
concept of the skirt. I don't know if
Wish
it
it was,
necessarily translated all the time.
and I wish it was like a little bit bigger. I honestly, I wish the fingers of the hand were like plumper. I wish they were a little plush
Hmm.
and like three-dimensional.
Agreed.
I agree. It was
I
like pretty.
Yeah.
I've seen this kind of look before of like the hand. Like obviously we have to talk about like Violet Chachki's Met Gala, like kind of glove for camp,
Literally.
where the train was like a hand, and then in Down Under, Queen Con's entrance look was
A
like
hand.
literally a hand, and like I think both of those are much better than this one.
Or Miss Simone Simonier, who wore an entire fucking dress worth of red nails for the
Literally.
finale. Like, literally, mom.
And then
Or
I don't really I forget what they look like, and you can't really see them in the picture, but I
They
don't
kind of look
remember
these
the
pinkish
nails.
coffin style nails.
Yeah, I don't remember them being too like
Stubby.
groundbreaking.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the hair, love the hair. I love the like the little hand with the nails in the hair,
Hmm.
the string of pearls. I think the hair is really cute. And I love this one little curl right here in the front.
It's
Mm-hmm.
cute. For me, although the parts and pieces are there together, it's not coming together cohesively enough for me. Like it feels like the top is very much detached from the bottom, but the bottom makes sense with the glove and the nails, and then the pearls is to catch him with the hair, and feels like there's a lot of pieces going on that don't really click all the way together. So for me, para mí, es un boo.
Boo.
I'm gonna give it a soft woo.
I agree, Morgan.
I can agree
I'm
with that
feeling a
though.
soft woo. It's like I'm not mad at this like I
Right,
have been mad at Runways from Hers in the past.
that's fair. And speaking of pleasers, next to the stage we have Miss Corey King. Boot. Next
Boo,
question.
boo. This is a
No.
Girl,
boo.
No.
Like,
girl,
Miss Man, so tired of it. She said, I'm a French mime with her fake roll up weed. I'm gonna do French tip.
This is so pedestrian. It
this
looks
didn't even make
so
sense.
cheap. It doesn't make sense. This is like
And like,
Corey.
if you're gonna come out there and you're gonna say, "Oh, I'm doing a French tip," you better do an exaggerated French
It
French
better be
tip.
the
tip.
biggest fucking French
Like,
tip. Like,
she
oh
It better
my
be
had,
based off
God.
the Eiffel
mommy,
Tower.
she had stopped at the CVS on the way in, and she grabbed a pack of plastic fucking French manicure tips and put those on. and tried to sell those.
The ones on our left look a little too square to where I kind of believe that narrative.
It's true. Like, I don't care. This is canon information. Like, that is what happened.
Sister and Miss Corey King, we're saying this because we're trying really hard to root for you, Miss Thing.
But
I,
you're making it hard,
you're making
Mom.
it
You're making it really
real
hard.
hard.
I'm just waiting for Corey to have like a good runway.
Literally.
And it's episode 7.
And she's
Mind,
still there.
mind you, we're not even in single digits yet.
Yeah.
But
Will
this,
we see her there?
yeah, I don't know, Divas.
Mm-mm.
This is this is just not
I think
good.
Lydia's gonna send her home soon.
Oh my God.
Imagine that.
They would do it. Drag Race
They
would
They
would.
have
absolutely
done
do it.
it.
They have done
They
it.
did it in 11.
They sure did. But yeah, this is a boo, and I don't want to look at it anymore.
Boo.
Boo.
Okay. And we won't. Speaking of Beetlejuice, coming
Like,
to the
get out of
stage
here.
is Miss Crystal Envy, the silent
This was a
Stephanie.
interest. I thought this was like an interesting idea, going
Yeah.
for like a werewolf and having like instead of like pretty nails, actually going for like grotesque looking nails. I'm like, okay.
I think it would have been a lot more successful if she had like some sort of like canine like nose and mouth prosthetic
Yeah.
as well as because with just the eyebrow one that she has on, it reads as like caveman or Neanderthal
Yeah,
almost,
Yeah.
true
and
that.
it's not really it doesn't really feel like a werewolf. And then the hair is just like what 80s prom hair, like
Literally.
Yeah. It's giving caveman fucked a wolf had a child. But
Who
to me,
went
I
to
like
prom in the
this.
80s?
Michelle,
Hmm?
Literally.
but no,
Bold of
to
you to assume Michelle wasn't a full adult in the 80s.
girl. Um, but no, like, do I think this could be a little better executed? Yeah, I like the idea of it. I do agree that the brow bone, like just the special effects with just the brow bone is a bit caveman. There could have been more hair added to just more than
Mhm.
just the plate
yeah,
here and the
even just
skirt
like
here.
maybe some fur a little further up her neck or something, or
And then make
like
a cute little silhouette out of it.
or even have like an ear or something.
Yeah.
Mhm. We also need
Because
to talk about how they talked about this on the pit stop. Miss Crystal Envy glued down her eyebrows to put a full prosthetic over it.
She, she did.
So that's
well,
mom.
I here's the thing. In her defense, like that is probably latex, and she probably used liquid latex to put it on. Getting
Girl
liquid latex out of hair
is a
fucking sucks,
bitch.
and I know that from
Mm,
personal experience.
but do you need to like fully do your eyebrows under?
Just
Spirit God mom.
yeah, it prevents them from getting caught up and everything. I'm not like gagged by that. I don't know.
Yeah, but for me, this is a light. Woo.
Oh,
It's a boo.
for me, this is a pretty easy boo.
Yeah.
I'm a little on the fence. I think there's like good things about it. I think there's bad things about it. So I think I'll give it like a light boo.
Period. Speaking of ow, next to the stage, we have Miss Jewel Sparkles.
I want to like the look, right? Because I
Yeah.
love Jules.
We're fighting. It's true.
It's like, it's fun. It's like a fun number
Yeah.
look. I don't really understand it.
Well,
It
the
had a convoluted story.
no, the story was about her bionic spine and
Yeah.
how the
Hmm.
fingers like
I
or like
wasn't getting that.
bionic. I I love the story behind it. I wish if she was gonna make a look based on something really tragic in her life, I wish it was a good look.
Oh,
Hmm.
But this isn't.
it's
Um,
I just wish it was more than just this little corset besides like I
That's
mean,
true.
obviously it has all the adornments and everything and like but the outfit itself is just corset and like these like fur things on her nails with all of the other like things. I think it is put together well. It's like for what it is, it's styled well.
Yeah.
Um, but it kind of is just like it's okay. Like
Yeah, it's it's not like I'm not gonna boo it.
yeah.
well, I am.
Oh,
Oh, woo.
yeah,
Boo.
it's a woo for me. It's a soft one, but it's a woo.
For me, I appreciate the concept and where it comes from. I think the execution gets a little lost because it's not like just a simple clean costume and she's doing robotic movements. She got thousands of fucking hands up on her schwa, her side, her left shoulder, to where it doesn't make too much sense in narrative why there are so many hands there. I guess we get the corset is your bionic spine, and that's what she had to have built in. Great, love that section of it. Don't love that you had to go through that for your personal life, but the rest of the hands just seem a little off to me, to where I don't know why they're placed there.
Mhm.
So for me, this is a boo.
My last comment on this is that she needed like a baby wipe or something right before she went on the runway because the front of this thing is covered in fingerprints.
Mhm.
Oh, that's true. That is very
That
true.
shade.
No, that's
Sorry.
cleanliness.
Sorry.
Next to the OxyClean stage, we have Miss Lydia Baho Collins.
Now these are some nails.
Listen, it's
She's so
giving
weird. I
it's
love
giving
her.
she wants to hold the new Guinness World Book of World Records.
Hmm.
It was very that tea.
Like, it's so wrong to me that it's so right. Like the hands that also have the baby hands that also have hands and like
Hmm.
nails in her structured in her hair, and then her serving the absolute most
Like she's just funny. I don't know.
bodycon style dress with gloves.
I could see
It's
this on American Horror Story Freak Show.
I mean, I can see Madison Montgomery wearing
Oh, I was thinking B or dot.
this. What? Can we not?
One of them.
Oh,
Only one of them
only one.
Only
would be
one.
wearing it. The other one would be wearing something completely different today.
For
Yeah,
real.
Nicole Richie.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this is so Lydia. I
Yes.
Yes.
love how like weird she is. She's not afraid to just be weird.
Yes.
Like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing right now, girl? But I love it. I
it's
love
like
how weird it is.
it's the same sort of like just like kooky, unadulterated thought processes that like Utica has with a
Hmm.
little bit just like a little bit less polished, but that it makes it kind of more endearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like a little spooky, but not like scary spooky.
Yeah.
Like just weird,
Eerie.
uncomfortable spooky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely feel like this is the perfect look of like when you think of Lydia as she is quite beautiful, but she does have this like twisted, eerie side to her.
Hmm.
This is a really good look and a really good way to go about this kind of runway. Like
Hmm.
as a kid, I learned about the woman with the long fingernails in the Guinness Book of Records. So like I saw that, and it's immediately what clicked into my mind because I guess I'm also weird and eerie and I got problems.
But yeah.
We all need therapy. I give this a two.
A what?
Who-
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
we're not talking about Susie.
I
Um,
was certainly not. For every one of Miss Lydia Butthole's hands, I give it a woo.
Woo!
It's a soft woo for me because the
Uh,
dress itself is like okay,
It's a
but
bodycon dress.
it's a woo.
whoa.
All right, next to the stage is I'm just a baby, Arietti. Oop, silence is deafening.
Now, here's the
Okay,
thing. Go ahead, Mac.
now here's the thing. Um, I think this is a really interesting concept. Um, I think her makeup is literally stun Elena, and I love
It always is.
the little like the little hair, little moments sticking out. I love it. Um, I feel like sometimes the bodysuit kind of catsuit question mark type of thing. This reminds me of what Yuri Guy wore in the Dragula like cryptid Dead by Daylight challenge. Like that same fabric, but I feel like this is a better job of how to stone it right to kind of like carve out dimension. Um so like it's I love it. It's just like there's a couple little looks a little frumpy in little bits.
mhm.
What is this fabric as well? Is this like a velour kind of
Yeah,
moment?
it's like crushed velvet.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
very soft show
I
below.
think it could fit her a little tighter in places where I mean she's sitting or she's like squatting in this position, so I can't really fault her. Uh, I like the ingenuity, but for some reason the extra arms are just not for me. I think if she just left her nails just as they were, it would have stood out to be a little cleaner for me.
I like the idea of the extra hands, and I think for a nail challenge it makes sense. I don't know. I feel like the top half I live for, but the bottom half doesn't have the same like extravagance that the
Yeah.
top half does with like the this headpiece and
Mhm.
the multiple hands and the things on the breastises. I wish there was like, I don't know, maybe a long train or like some sort of maybe if it was like a gown instead of being a catsuit.
Yeah.
Um, I would be a little bit more into it. I don't hate it. I still think like obviously Arietti looks fucking gorgeous. The mug is always stamped.
It is.
I love the choice of the laid down baby hairs, the sticking out. Like, yeah,
Um, like it is good. That's fine. It just really annoyed me that like you get saved from the bottom for this look. Like it wasn't groundbreaking
that I
or
agree with.
anything. Like you deserve to be in the bottom. 100%. You should not be safe.
No, literally.
You were the worst person in the entire Snatch game, and your look is cute, but it's not the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
And it
It,
needed to be to save you from that
yeah.
fucking
And the arms look a
touching
little
for me.
weird. I'll be real. They look a little weird and disconnected
Yeah,
in like a weird spot. And it wasn't really about the nails either. I'll still give it a woo.
I will give
yeah,
it a soft. Woo.
it's a soft woo for me.
Hmm.
I'd give it a regular whoa.
Hmm.
Now, speaking of purple pussy, last but not least, we have this Anya fucking
Like,
ah
This
no.
good for
egg down.
so quintessentially black. It's such culture. I love this down. Like from the spray painted t-shirt to her nails being up in her wig, in the guiche. Like,
Hmm.
no notes. Well done,
But
Miss. And her fucking nails. Her fucking nails on her. Ooh,
like every piece of this is just so good. This is how
so
you turn
correct.
this is how you turn a pretty casual outfit into something really drag. Like
Literally.
Literally.
it's accessorized so right. I love the addition of the nail bottles on the straps from these like overall shorts.
Hmm.
Um, fucking the t-shirt, the spray painted and also rhinestoned t-shirt.
Hmm.
Yes.
This hair is everything.
It
Yeah.
This is
Hmm.
so fucking cool. The way the nails move as she walks around, like
It kind of gave me like
this was her
chandelier.
episode.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love this
yes.
queen.
Like I'm happy that she has like completely turned the tide into I'm now a front runner. Like
Literally.
which is so like I would have never expected it coming into the season. Like
And she's bringing
Neither.
never.
drama too.
No,
Yeah,
and she is.
drama is a good competitor. Her face still to me is like
Stamp.
top three.
She's beautiful.
Like oof,
Oh, and
oof.
it's the way that Miss Quinta Brunson said that she should host SNL, and she's like, "Well, I kind of already did, Mom."
Like when you see the season mama, like just so you
Like
You'll
like,
you'll
understand.
see, girl.
No, but for real, she should host SNL one day. She'd be brilliant.
Hmm. It was really good. Really good week for Anya. Really
yeah.
proud of her.
For
Woo!
real.
Woo!
That's a woo for me too.
Yeah, it's a woo.
Woo.
All right, that's all of our girls from the runway. So safe and forever face cracked. This Susie too, along with
She was
Corey
gagged in that
K.
moment.
She was so gagged. Corey, Lydia Butthole Collins, and Acacia Forgot all got their ticket to hit it to the back.
Hmm.
There was one girl that I was gagged to not see going back there, but all in all, I think those were the right choices for the safe girls.
And our higher placements are Miss Sam Stir, Lexi Lerve, and Jewel Sparkles.
And on your nerve.
Well,
Well, I'll step into her
Oh,
anyway now.
this was confusing.
How so?
Um, Lexi should not be in this, like,
No.
at all.
No.
yeah.
Like, you
That
did
was
not
very
do the task you were assigned to do.
and like I don't care if y'all you weren't the judges weren't laughing with her, they were laughing at her because she was failing.
Yeah. And, like, it was a funny fail, but, like, that isn't, it wasn't like an
This was
It's still a
intentional.
fail.
the Snatch Game's main intention is for them to laugh with you and not at you in the
Mhm.
first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a weird decision.
Um,
And it makes me like looking at it from somebody who knows like the how drag race production moves, like it's very clear that Lexi is just somebody that they want to see go very far in this competition. And so I think they for whatever reason they really reached to give her that high placement this week when they could have just made her safe.
They
And I
reached with
think
the ladder, Mom.
like nobody would have batted an eye if she was safe, I don't
If she
think.
was
No,
just safe, it would
exactly.
have still given you the same reaction of like, what, what, and
Exactly.
then we're good.
Yeah.
Then we don't have to talk about it
yeah.
anymore. Like, but now it's like, oh, now there's going to be discourse around like, does Lexi even deserve to be in the top four
Yeah,
whenever
yeah,
that
yeah.
happens? Like, oh, they
I
pushed
f
Lexi.
I feel like
Yeah,
the
like she didn't need
issue,
that.
yeah,
Right.
no, she didn't. I think the issue is like people now going to say that like, oh, Lexi is getting pushed, but I do think had this not have happened, like Lexa being in the top this episode, which she shouldn't, she's still an amazing queen. Like she's gonna be in the top more, like more in the competition.
Mhm.
I was kind of under the assumption that she would be low
I
this week.
I was too. That's what I thought was
Um,
gonna happen.
so to go from low, like my expectations, and I guess a lot of people's expectations, to oh, you flopped, but you flopped funny. It's like,
Like, no, cut the sentence off there, actually. You flopped.
I'm do not try to gaslight the audience.
Or
We saw even how much
Literally.
you
just say you
edit.
flopped and it was funny to watch you flop.
Yeah.
Like we can say that. You are not the winner of this challenge. You're not in the
Yeah.
top. Like
Well,
Hmm.
well, speaking of the winner of the challenge, that is none other than Miss Anya Nerve.
like duh.
Yeah. Duh.
Duh.
Like,
Like literally there was the only other person in contention was Jules and then
Oh
her
yeah.
runway was nowhere near.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
felt Jules was fucking funny in Snatch Game. Had she
Jules
had a
was
better outfit,
funny.
Jules was
so
so
fucking
Like
funny.
funny.
So
in
what do you
another
fucking
world,
call me?
Jules wins Snatch Game for
Yeah.
sure
Literally.
with
There's
that
there
specific
are
character.
there are a lot of seasons that you could just like stick that Snatch Game performance in and it like clears.
Right, and you're
Yeah.
like, yes, that makes sense.
Season 14. Oh,
But with
Based
our
on, oh, sorry, just very quickly, based on what I'm seeing, like the four queens in the top this episode, I feel like those are the four I'm seeing as like who they want to make it as far as they can.
mhm.
Um,
Well, and I think Susie Toot is in that category
oh
as well.
yes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Susie. I think that's based on what we've seen, that's who would be the five. Those are the
I
five.
think if we could honestly have taken Anya out of that and it had been Susie up there, I think Anya has really like shown herself to be this actual person deserving of it. And
Yeah.
now they're on the Anya train because in the beginning it was very much like,
Yeah.
and then she got some good critiques and then she got a win and now she's
I
like
think
fine.
once they did the Monopoly episode and the producer saw that Anya was going to be like a good character and was going to bring good TV, they were like, okay, we should actually keep this girl around.
Yeah,
Real.
like she's
And
providing us stuff now.
they started like really seeing Anya for what she's bringing, and she's bringing a lot of really good talent. I don't mean to minimize that in any way because
No,
Yeah, no.
exactly.
she like far and away deserved both of her wins.
Agreed. And speaking of winning, we also, for having tops, also have bottoms. Arietti was safe, which means Lana Jarre lands in the bottom for the
Right.
second time, and Crystal Envy for the first, lip syncing to Hands to Myself by Selena Gomez.
Ariete was safe. Um,
So how did we feel about the lip sync?
I, I,
Well,
I um mid tempo,
Real, it
very
was
mid.
it was giving mid.
mhm. It was funny, a funny song choice
yeah,
for
but
the
The way
like
that Miss Lana got rid of her extra hand that was on her outfit the minute it started saying can't keep my heads to myself.
Well, she could have. Well,
but
she
why would I
did. She
want
ripped
to?
it out.
Why would I want to?
Um, I don't. I don't really care for this lip sync that much, and I
mm,
really did not care for what happened after.
Yeah,
Ooh.
for me, I think this lip sync was evenly matched in a bad way. Um, and it if at any point their track records came into like the consideration for who to go home, the person who got sent home shouldn't have been sent home.
Yeah.
And I think that a cardinal sin that we've let better performers like not slide by because of in losing your wig during the lip sync.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like just because she put it back on, I don't think that redeems it. I think it's it was a good choice for Lana, clearly.
Yeah.
I think if you do lose your wig, get it back on and just keep going. But I don't know. I feel like it wasn't enough to save her for me.
I
Para
was
mí.
I was ready to book Miss Lana to the house immediately.
I I feel like number one, I feel like production really did not care that much about Crystal considering she has the slightest of missteps. Not I personally wouldn't even have her in the bottom. I would have Lexi low with Ariete and Lana as the bottom two for me personally.
Yeah.
And then you've got Lana over here who is like never been in the top. Like it's kind of tragic that we have to keep her around because she's not doing anything good except like,
Hmm.
oh, I'm Lux's daughter. And honestly, all it makes me think of is like, wow, Lux was really good in season 15 because like
Literally.
your daughter sucks at Drag Race, personally. Yeah, so it was just like this episode is the first where it left
It just
a
wasn't, yeah, it
sour.
wasn't giving.
Yeah.
It was like,
It was
okay,
giving it was giving delusion to the judges.
I'll be real and I'll keep it real. During the lip sync, that song in particular is not like a high energy dance number, right? Like it's more sexy, it's more sensual. So I saw the vision with what Lana was doing. I thought Crystal was doing too much, frankly.
Mhm.
You don't need to be doing your little like full body cartwheel split, like none of that nonsense. Like it's the first chorus. We're not there yet. We're never going to be there, really. Like that's not the vibe. You need to be giving us sex. And I saw, I don't know if it was a YouTube video or a Twitter thread about like queens who end up in the bottom and like their costume just like does not fit the song at all.
Mhm.
And like this was one of those moments where like Crystal literally looks like a caveman covered in hair, and like the song is like a
Yeah.
sexual song. It's like you look crazy. Um, during it, like I did think that Lana was taking it from me towards the end, just because she was really selling the energy of the song more. And when she lost her wig, I was like, okay, okay, girl.
There
Like,
was also a moment during the lip sync where Lana's like, okay, now it's time to sing Crystal home. And then like you barely see Crystal at all in the lip
mhm,
sync and it just focuses on Lana like doing little stunts and shit. And I'm like, I
mhm,
don't care. For me, I don't care. I, I I have been just disappointed in Lana.
mhm.
I hope that Lana does nothing but grow as a queen from this competition. Um, for like a future All
Mhm, mhm.
Stars. Um, yeah.
Well, as much as we disagree that is the end of our episode, we are down to the final 10.
Word.
It's only gonna get messier from here on out.
Mhm.
Clearly.
All right, well, thank you everyone for tuning in. We will see you next time. Lesson 3.